Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. This is teacher Halfai توفيق and welcome again in lesson number 4. So today's lesson is about cause and effect. So what do we mean by cause and effect? Cause means the why and effect here means the result. So you can say cause and result. Both of them are correct. So before we start our lesson, dear pupils, I want you to pay attention. Since you are at home, you can pause the video at any time if you didn't understand something, or if you missed something, you can pause the video and repeat it once again. So let's go to explain the lesson now.
We have the presentation first. When we talk about a situation that makes another situation happen, we talk about cause and effect. Let's carry on. In English, we use certain expressions such as because, due to, since, and as to talk about causes and effects. In this lesson, you will learn the meanings of cause and effect. You will also learn how to express cause and effect in English. Okay? To make all this clear, we shall give examples. Now, this is the example. I was happy because I visited London. We have these three words: effect, connector, and cause. We have the first arrow that indicates to I was happy. So in this sentence, I was happy is the effect. Also, we have our connector, which is because. And the cause is I visited London. Now, let me ask you, why am I happy? Can anybody give me the cause? The cause is I visited London. And since I visited London, there was an effect. What was the effect? The effect was my happiness. So I was happy because I visited London. I was happy is the effect, because is the connector, I visited London is the cause. Let's give another example. Max was ill, so he did not join the trip to Rome. Also, we have cause, connector, and effect. Let's see now. We have the cause, which is Max was ill. The connector is so. And the effect is he did not join the trip to Rome. Now, let us ask the same question. Why Max did not join the trip to Rome? What was the cause? The cause was his illness. Max was ill. Now, since he was ill, what was the effect? The effect was that he didn't join the trip to Rome. So, Max was ill, so he did not join the trip to Rome. We have Max was ill is the cause, so is the connector, he did not join the trip to Rome is the effect. Very good. Now we have a notice.
Now, this is very important in fact. Okay? Now, I want you to pay attention very well. Let's go back to the lesson.
We often use as and because when we want to talk or when we want to focus more on the causes and the reasons. We often use so and therefore when we want to focus more on the results, between two brackets, the consequences. Very good. Let's move on. Alright, now, so we shall start our task. We have this table in front of you right now. We shall match the following sentences together. For example, we have the first sentence: we did not visit the Louvre Museum. We are going to match this sentence with one of these sentences. One of them is correct to be matched with this sentence. Alright, let me give you an example. For example, we did not visit the Louvre Museum. So the correct answer is because we spent only one day in Paris. Very good. Now let's do the same with the rest of the sentences. Since you are at home, you can pause the video and do the task with us. Sentence number 2. Since the weather was awful. Now, which one is correct? Can you guess before I reveal the answer? Alright, so I decided to stay at home and read a book. So, the full sentence. Since the weather was awful, I decided to stay at home and read a book. Very good. Now let's go to sentence number 3. The British Museum was far from the hotel. Alright, so which one is correct? 3 sentences are left. Alright, very good. So I decided to go sightseeing around the city. So the sentence is, the British Museum was far from the hotel, so I decided to go sightseeing around the city. Very good. The next one. The weather conditions were terrible. So, which one? I hope you have answered with me. Now, this is the answer. The weather conditions were terrible. As a result, my flight to Algiers was cancelled. Very good. Now, the last sentence and the last answer. As I still have enough time, I took a London cab. Very good. Now, let's read the correct sentences now. Alright. We did not visit the Louvre Museum because we spent only one day in Paris. Good. Since the weather was awful, I decided to stay at home and read a book. Very good. The British Museum was far from the hotel, so I decided to go sightseeing around the city. Nice. The weather conditions were terrible. As a result, my flight to Algiers was cancelled. Good, very good. The last sentence now. As I still have enough time, I took a London cab. So, this was our first task. Now, let's move to the next one. I was in a vacation. I was in a vacation. I visited the Statue of Liberty. The answer is, wanna join the two sentences using a connector must be I was in a vacation. So, I visited the Statue of Liberty. Very good. Let's see sentence number 2. He was ill. He didn't go outside. As he was ill, he didn't go outside. Very good. Let's go to sentence number 3. I have enjoyed my weekend. I had a lot of fun. So the sentence is, I have enjoyed my weekend because I had a lot of fun. Very good. Excellent. Okay, now, so in this task, you have 3 sentences to join, of course, providing the connectors. And you shall have time to think about the task. So let's start. We have the first part of the first sentence. the bus was late. And the second part is I took some photos in front of Pisa Tower. So sentence number 1 and sentence number 2. We are going to match the following sentences using the connector so. Okay, I shall give you some time. You have 1 minute to think about it and we'll be back. Okay, we're back again. So let's see the correct answer. The bus was late, so I took some photos in front of Pisa Tower. Very good. Now, let me show you something. Excuse me. So, this is the first part. This is the second part. And this is the connector. Now, as you know, we have the cause and we have the effect. So which one is the cause and which one is the effect? Now, the bus was late. This is the cause. Now, what was the effect? The effect that when the bus was late, I took some photos in front of Pisa Tower and I used the connector so. So, the bus was late is the cause, I took some photos in front of Pisa Tower is the effect. Now, let's move to the second sentence. The first one. John did not finish the trip. And the second one. The rain was falling down heavily. Sentence 1, sentence 2. And the connector is because. So I'm going to join the first sentence with the second sentence using because to get the full meaningful sentence. So you have your time to think about it. Alright, so we're back again and let's see the correct answer. John did not finish the trip because the rain was falling down heavily. So this is the correct sentence. Very good. So John did not finish the trip. So is it the cause or the effect? What you think? Now let me ask you, what was the cause that made John not finishing his trip? What was the cause? The cause was that the rain was falling down heavily. So, John did not finish the trip. This is the effect. And the rain was falling down heavily. He is the cause. And we get this sentence. John did not finish the trip because the rain was falling down heavily. Excellent. Now, let's move to the last sentence. Just a sec. I had great marks in my exam. I hope you do the same. This is the first sentence. The second sentence, my parents sent me to London. And the connector is as a result. So let's connect, or let's join the two sentences together using as a result. Try to do it. I give you the time. Alright, we're back again, and let's see the correct answer of this sentence. I had great marks in my exam. As a result, my parents sent me to London. Very good. Let me highlight it. So, the first sentence, I had great marks in my exam. What do you think? Is it the cause or the effect? Very good. It is the cause. And because I had great marks in my exam, there was an effect. What was the effect? The effect was that my parents sent me to London, and I used the connector as a result. Very good. This is the end of our task.
شكرا على المشاهدة. لا تنسوا الاشتراك في القناة، الضغط على الجرس، الإعجاب بالفيديو.